I'm pissed, guys. I'm very pissed. You know, you put John Oliver in the background, is like, okay, anti-Trump, you're a piece of shit now. Okay, you keep doing the piece of shit stuff, material keeps repeating itself. I mean, like, come on, man. Come on. There's gonna be no end to this. It's 4 years of Trump presidency, and you just dropped the most fucking outrageous piece. Like, it's over for you, dude. You have no future. It's over. I thank you. Thanks for re-uploading your stupid fucking content because you have no future. It might just be over. You might just uploaded one video. It's over. One video. If I make 4 consecutive, which you deserve, you need consecutive fucking punishment. Just like every leftard needs consecutive punishment because they can't stop. If you can't stop, I can't stop. All right? If you can't stop, I'm going forward as well. I'm ramming through your defenses. I'm doing bit by bit. He fucking vomited all these episodes. Full episodes, bro. Like, it's like, okay, YouTube is very lucrative business. Let me just fucking drop. You know? Let's drop all these old seasons. But what it turned into, it turned into his fucking funeral. He buried his former self that I admired. Self that I would still like look back to of like, yeah, there's John Oliver right there, guys. Can't find it anymore. I think it's corn. I think the last fucking upload was corn, but I will never be able to find it anymore. To just point a finger, it's over. The guy lost it. And it's always the most ironic thing. It literally the same thing happened with H3H3. Something fucking glitched in his channel, and like there's a section where it's like 2 years ago. First of all, he transformed into H3 podcast, then transformed into shit talker inside his streaming basically content. And if you just scroll just a little bit, bam slam, all of a sudden 1 year ago. What's this gap about? What happened here? Right? Something happened. Death threats. Probably deserve it. Death happens. H3. Did you fucking choked on a fucking potato? On a sausage? What happened? Cowboy? Okay, that you probably choked on a big sausage then. Big fucking sausage. This is just horrible. Because Oliver is walking into the same traps. He fucked his content up by accident. It's not even intended. It's like, wow, we get full episodes, but the full episodes, they do nothing. It's just more trash. You know? This was sweet, and this is just a shell. Just a nut surrounded by trash. Alright? And the nut is getting pretty fucking nutty for me. I'm starting to develop allergy to nuts. It is what it is, my friends. This is potential cancellation of John Oliver. I'm losing my fucking voice. I lost my patience long time ago. I can't believe this. I cannot believe this. Presidential libraries. Are you fucking kidding me? That's not even the main fucking course meal. Like, are you fucking kidding me? You fucking rage baited me so fucking hard, bro. That it turned into reality. Your rage bait is justified. You are a piece of shit. You have changed my mind successfully, you know? While you were busy propagating anti-Trump bullshit, you changed my mind. You are a piece of shit. Deadmaus Drama continues. Level 2. 2 more levels to go. If John Oliver reaches level 4, it is so over. It is so over. My friends. My little lollipop. The respect for you will evaporate. You will be forever cancelled in my heart. And I will tell everyone about it. Who fucking cares? Alright? I will tell them every year potentially. just to be sure. And most importantly, you will absolutely appear in YouTube Rewind as the guy who got my disapproval. Because I care a lot. Alright, I overwatch YouTube and all I ask is good content. Not propaganda. Not Trump did this and Trump did that. And it could be even worse. You see, John Oliver now uploads real episodes. Maybe that was the actual episodes this whole time. Just this guy showing a bunch of crazy clips of crazy political things, trying to, you know, propagate his leanings. And it looks horrifying. We couldn't even get to this point. This is not the full picture. It gets so much worse. It gets so much worse. Okay, maybe just on TikTok. And thank God for that. I basically had a hallucination that I saw, the clip that I saw from John Oliver. He's just praising, you know, it seems simple, flat tires, whatever, but it's just more work, more inconvenience, more violence for against the law enforcement. All right. Not dictatorship, my friends. Not dictatorship. This is just how it works in America. You will suffer because you lost. You know, you couldn't rally enough people. If you lose silently, you're probably not going to get as much damage. But if you fucking foam out of your mouth after you lose the election, prepare yourself. Because that shit is just going to invoke more of the same thing. More of the same thing will be called into your residential area, not less. Your protests are fucking useless against police. Protest all you want. You're wasting their time. And they're learning all about you. They're taking notes of why you did that, how many people gathered, why are they not going to workplaces, how many people are on government, you know, welfare. Oh, it's just like, it's beautiful. They will collect information. Police has nothing better to do than to fucking ruin your lives if you ask for it. They have nothing better to do. I don't understand what's going on in UK, and it definitely scares me because this is the real dictatorship. This is something that just like blows my mind. They have a fucking kingdom. They have the king, queen died, but they have a kingdom. They don't have government to just do all the decisions for them. They're not supposed to have that. They're supposed to have some kind of something special, something more fucking interesting to look at, not just like sudden dictatorship. That shit scares me. And you can run with this. If you are anti-Trump, you can run with shit like this. If you see connections between Starmer and Donald Trump, I need to know. Because everyone hates Starmer. Every single person on this earth hates Starmer. Probably even fucking, this guy hates Starmer, potentially. I have a feeling, you know, he's on our side now. Starmer is such a fucking rage bait that we just have this guy on our side now. This is how his face would change if Starmer got a cramp. He got a cramp. Ha ha. That's what would happen, I would imagine. Hey guys, did you hear? Starmer got a cramp. He's a little bit weaker today. Isn't that funny? Now look at me, I'm wearing glasses. That's so cool, bro. That's so cool. So this is where we at. Luckily, it's probably gonna end like this. And just transition into an actual segment. And here he is, fucking his appearance again. Because that's just what he loves to do. He likes to bring back his former self, and it's like, oh, look at this ugly bitch.
Like I spent my high school years collecting bugs instead of friends, but I'm pretty sure giant spiders...
At some point, when you're like, hey, tough guy, let's go anti-Trump, let's go, let's see how long you last. You think you're winning by doing this shit? You fucking crusading anti-Trump rhetoric for like 4 years. The thing is the coolest thing ever when you were collecting bugs. Bring back those old memories right now. Because you might be collecting bugs in a fucking jail cell. Like, you deserve this shit. Like, incitement of violence, celebrating violence of any kind, even just minor inconvenience to law enforcement, just celebrating that. I mean, I'm sorry, I want to see you in jail now because of this. Because you're just like, oh, that's cool. Whatever just happened, that's cool. We want more of that. You're the newscaster. You can't fucking do this, bro. You can't just put up a smile on your face. You gotta fucking tone down and become an NPC again of like, this happened to police, people protested, next segment. You can only say facts. I'm sorry, bro. You can only say facts and be bipartisan. This is the moment like where you fucking die with your politics, with your everyone knows what you're voting for, and then you show this and then you fucking laughing, and it's like, okay, what is that supposed to mean? You know? At some point, like, my patience is gonna fucking boil. Fucking boil.
After that woman said, I came to bother ICE. Because that seems reasonable to me. If ICE can show up and bother some guys at their roofing job, then bystanders.
Yeah. It's reasonable, guys. It's tit for tat. If I bother Barack Obama, then Barack Obama can bother me, you know? It's reasonable. But you better not call security, Barack Obama. You better not fucking do that. You better not think that you're a better human being. Alright? I'm sorry, bro. We're not talking about humans, we're talking about society, we're talking about standards. We're talking about different ranking standards, unfortunately. And if you're bothering police, like, that doesn't sound very good, actually. It doesn't sound very good. That sounds like a fucking typical fucking neurotic behavior, basically. That you think you're better than police. There's a system built for society to wait their fucking turn in courtroom. You can gather into a fucking courtroom, and if someone was fully bothered and arrested and dragged into a fucking court to be sentenced to unholy amount of time, then you can boo the fucking judge. You can get the judge on your side and you will actually make a change. By bothering police, you're asking for more problems. You're asking for your neighborhood to be less safe or more law enforced. You're just asking for more problems. And to this motherfucker, it doesn't click. You know, it's not clicking for this piece of shit. It's not clicking that what he's showing right now is fucking mental illness. Who fucking sits and risks their life to be on a fucking roof right now? Who is bothering what? I am being bothered by this fucking image existing right now. I am being bothered right now because this image exists. Of like, what the fuck are these guys doing? That seems scary, man. That seems like you shouldn't be doing that right now on the fucking roof. You just shouldn't just be sitting there. And police can definitely detect fear. And they are bothered too, very, very much, by these people. But no, we had to add more bother. It wasn't enough bother. Oh my god, my moral fucking compass tells me that there has to be more bother in this whole fucking equation. Yes, there has to. You're going down, piece of shit. You're going down.
This administration.
You're going down because you fucking don't know math. Alright, you didn't do the math. No more bother needed to be added into the equation. What is wrong with you, mathematically degenerate person? What is fucking wrong with you? You put a suit and tie, you prepared yourself for this battle. I literally wear no shirt. I'm heated in battle. I wear no shirt. You don't need to know that. Alright? You don't need to know. You see, this is fine. Alright? You see, that's fine, but I'm in reality not wearing a shirt. Okay, this It might be crazy, but this is just an image of me. I'm actually not wearing a shirt right now.
Is clearly still hell-bent on trying for them to be met with strong pushback each and every time.
Make enemies, my friends. Make enemies. Go right ahead. Do your pushback. You should be fucking working. You know? You should be doing work, not waving a fucking flag and going into war and rallying troops. Unfortunately, your pushback might not work out in the end, you know? I saw Jack's Films declare war on Sniper Wolf, the Sniper Wolf pull up on his fucking turf, you know? Want to speak like adults, you little bitch? This is what happens when you start pushing back every fucking episode, you moron. There is no other way. A woman did that. A woman did that. You think men have better tempers than that? Holy shit, man. It ain't happening, bro. In your fucking dreams, your pushback is gonna give you positive results. Get the fuck out of here. What pushback? This is what's going on. He can't sleep at night. He has to go anti-Trump. He has to go pushback because, it's cool, you know? It's exciting. It's adrenaline rush. You know? The drugs are activated. I'm foaming out of my mouth and I love it. Fucking piece of shit.
Because this administration is obsessed with appearances. And the thing is...
What appearances, bro? What are you talking about?
They can dress up their bureaucrats as the...
What are you talking about? What the fuck? He's still fucking going on this appearance bullshit that he pulled on this, like, minute 3 or 4. When someone talked about fat people, no, it's about appearance. What is happening, bro? Like, I'm lost. I'm so lost. Every episode used to be fucking coherent, nice, interesting. Bro just jumped fucking... And you saw him do it. You saw him accelerate and fucking ram. It just... BAM! Off a fucking cliff. Holy shit. Deadmaus nosedive career is over. Holy shit. I've never seen anything like this, bro. I've never seen anything like this. I've seen the nosedive before, right? No? I don't think I've seen it. I would know. It would notify me. With the red markings. I think Oliver got something special this time. Oh, that's scary. Fucking, oh shit, bro. There's some scary shit immediately now. We got completely different vibes last episode. I want last episode, actually. I want to rewind. Can I go, Oliver? Do I really have to wait for you to get crushed by a fucking bulldozer? Piece of shit. It is one thing to be nice, produce nice content, but then you kick me in the fucking balls. And I'm like, you're on, motherfucker. It's MMA, boy. How did you not see it coming, my friend? How did you not see it coming? Oh, people wearing guns, I don't have to shut the fuck up right now and think of a better thing to do. This is getting scary, my friends. This better stop. Because I'm too comfortable. Celebrating another death very soon. better suck an Israeli dick right now, just to make sure your odds are in your favor.
They can
Oh, wasn't it a glitchy glitch? Oh, that was Grim Reaper in your video. That's how you opened. Remember, Oliver? That's how you opened the damn thing. That's how you opened the can of worms. That was Grim Reaper. You know, it just makes it 10 times more real when it's spiritually enhanced like this. Holy shit, man. Holy shit. Do you feel that smoke in your fucking area next to you right now? Some burning. Some going down.
Taunt gang is cover up the ugliness of what they are doing right now. And it deserves to be pushed back on and exposed at every available opportunity because...
I will. I'm exposing you. And you're giving me all of the opportunities all in one go. I mean, you can't ask for more perfect nosedive for your career.
Because if we do not do that, then, much like two ICE agents somewhere outside Chicago, I'm pretty sure we are fucked. And now...
Yeah. I wouldn't let your influence slide unchallenged, my friends. You deserve to get pushed back. You know? Push back. Push back a little bit. Faster. Faster, my guy. Faster, Oliver. Let me push you back a little bit. So you nosedive with a better angle into the fucking floor. Let me push you back a little bit. Which part of you should I push since you don't have legs? You know?
And now, they're not happy.
Oh, it's a very bad idea. Well, Bunny, I don't know if we should do that on our show. No, it's bad.
Bad Bunny is a bad idea. Seems like it works. He wanted to be bad, so he's bad. It is what it is.
Bad Bunny.
There's very dark images in his videos. I'm going to give you an example of this. Ferratu.
Bad Bunny.
It's like a great American artist, so sure.
He's not an American artist, but...
Not American, if you mind me saying that to you. Just so you know, I can't fucking read this. Alright? Is that fucking... Just like, can you register that shit, please, for me? Holy shit, man. We're literally bending reality of like, I actually have a comeback. No, you don't. No, you don't have a fucking comeback. To he's not American. Jesus Christ. I have no problem him not being American, but it sounds like there would be a problem in that particular event. So I'm just gonna jump on board. I'm in, you know? I don't like Bad Bunny. He sounds like garbage.
...and priorities.
But that was just, you know, a warm-up. Hopefully nothing happens, right? Now I'm just gonna back off. We did our thing, you know, we did the play. Nothing bad happened. John Oliver just gonna get 2 nice little strikes. Alright? I got worked up. I should have been sleeping, but, you know, it's like the rush of trying to finish my fucking job. Of exposing an idiot online, you know? A person just went online and is like uploading garbage. Like, come on, dudes. Don't do that. Receive some shame. Accept some shame in your life. You know? When you're on one political side, unfortunately what happens is you get neutered to shame. There's nothing shameful of saying anything, basically. As long as you're attacking the other side, nothing shameful. But the funny thing is, the shame is killing you slowly. You just don't feel it anymore. Because you always feel like you're going to be a leftard anyways, right? When you make that ultimate decision to be a leftard, you feel no shame attacking the other side or accepting leftarded beliefs. And that is the most immoral, fucking degenerate person you can possibly craft with your bare hands, bro. Holy shit. The most impossible golem, basically. The worst golem you can craft is a flesh golem because that's just a human being with extra steps. But that's John Oliver right there. Just like, I will recraft myself the way I want it. No, you're a human being. You should be as centrist and as balanced as you can possibly muster yourself. But when I see enemies like this, when they backstab me with their stupid fucking propaganda content, I lose, man. I lose it. I gotta regain my fucking posture when I fucking see content like this. This ICE agent did this and ICE agent did that. It's like, it's everywhere. Maybe you should not get in their way, please. Don't get in their way, you know? Try to do your best with what you got, you know? Again, usually these segments, they don't involve Trump too much. It is a bunch of, like, nothing. Is butterly sweet nothing. But Trump sits there right there. And now it's 10 times more scary. Alright? Like, this is what happens. This is the irony of, like, opening up with just, like, Grim Reaper. And it's like, damn. Government really shut down. Really slammed that door in someone's face right now. When government shuts down, not only you are a loser, but you should shut the fuck up about it, you know? Because you're just demonstrably, you're not even functional anymore. If you let the government shut down and you're not winning the elections, it's clearly you that's the problem. It's clearly you dragging the team down. You're the broken person. And you're supporting this broken fucking side of the government? Like, I can't fucking fathom any single leftard who's sitting on that side of the fence, and I'm like, come on, dude. You have already ruined your reputation. But right now, we're talking about the YouTuber integrity that he still has intact. The YouTuber integrity. If you're spreading propaganda on YouTube, I'm sorry, you fucked. You are fucked, my friends. Because that is just the unlimited source of just pain and suffering that you can inflict on human beings. Just truly unlimited. People who trusted you to just, you know, talk about government stuff that they do wrong or not do good enough. But now it's shifted to Trump not doing good or good enough. It's shifted to a specific person making decisions that you don't like. Because you're jealous. You can't change the world. You're not a fucking president. You didn't make it. Nobody cares what you have to say because you're not centrist enough. You taken aside, people rage baited you and dragged you into a clown dimension. And I swear, I try not to be political on my channel. That's how it looks like, my friend. That's how good content looks like. When it's not political, and I completely understand. But to make a pushback, you have to demoralize politics. You have to remind the loser that he's a fucking loser. That's your new name, Oliver.
You look at the beauty of
That's your new name.
and
Right
God
there.
really did.
If a horse might
This is completely
and wife
justified.
the way God intended.
First horse and then the wife as God intended. Absolutely. Because wife can leave you, but the horse is probably incapable of leaving you, and you have to respect that so much more. You have to prioritize that relationship because it cannot be broken. That heart cannot be broken. The man's connection to nature just is unbreakable thing. And while this guy is finding it funny, I'm just getting more mad. I'm just getting more frustrated by everything he says. I just can't accept anything that comes out of his mouth. I need a horse replacement. Instead of his show, I'm just going to look at horses now. And I will learn 10 times more.
And look, as they are not safe.
Do you not understand, Oliver, what he's trying to say? In my country, this was like a very popular thing to watch. And it's like a very emotional moment for some reason. Eventually, it stopped being emotional, but there's something about it which is pretty obvious. It's the song. It's the song, bro. But you would never have anything like that inside you, my friends. Because you can't even comprehend. You just see it as a joke to happen. You just found a joke, you know, inside someone's words. You're not looking for meaning anymore. Because you're a fucking clown and you're just looking for more clown material. Oh man, you don't want to lose your job, Oliver? But you don't have a choice, Mr. Clown. You're running out of fucking jokes. Your jokes ain't funny. They're just offensive to all the horses that I love. That were inside me this whole time. I just didn't realize until Reagan fucking told me so. It's crazy. It's crazy, bro. This guy is stomping on everything that's valuable to humanity. Non-stop, bro. He went so fucking unhinged, I cannot even fathom what it will take to stop this man. Because his fall will not stop. His fall would just begun. I know what happens now, you know? Know what happens now. I don't need to see the rest. I don't need to see the rest of the 10 episodes. You know? Season 11. Rest in peace. Didn't survive for 12 seasons.
To donate $15 million to Trump's presidential library.
Right, Trump's Presidential Library Foundation seems to be the
topic of today. More Trump. And something Trump actually wants to fund. Very interesting, isn't it? And since we know that Oliver can do a good job, maybe we'll see his demise inside a fucking library. You know, where his soul came out, where his nerdy soul spawned. It will return to the spawn point. And we'll see everything just kind of like wrap it up, right? Very nice. Return to the source, basically. Or is he going to condemn libraries? What's going to happen? Is he going to be like, no, don't drag me into this library. I don't want to respawn, please. Trump, have mercy. Not the books. I'm got tired of the books. I collect bugs and eat bugs now.
preferred vehicle for
That's
what
my
I'm apparently
preferred
legally not allowed to call
pronouns.
shakedown. I'm not allowed to say, like the Chipotle guac's secret ingredient is frog jizz. That's why it
Ha 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 ha. Let me have a laugh. Ha ha ha.
costs so much, or that I personally believe dozens of men have died on the set of Mission Impossible movies. There is just no way, Dunce, and you know that Scientology is covering it up. If they can...
Ooh, that's a vibe right there. It reminds me of something. Not exactly sure what. Right. Oh, wait. What's that? What's that, Oliver? Oh, you're also a stunt double of Mission Impossible. That's a problem. It's a real big problem, Ace.
Shelley Miscavige for 18 years, they can definitely bury a few handfuls of stuntmen, no problem. Anyway, presidents were boring. It almost feels strange to watch.
Aw, presidents used to be boring, but what are you doing, John? You're entertaining the interest towards presidents. You're doing it. You're the one fucking exciting, jumping up and down about politics. It was not boring, my friends, back in the day. Back in the day, politics were not fucking happening on a TV screen. Besides, who was bored when someone got fucking shot in the fucking head? That was a long time ago, my friends. There was never anything boring ever in the history of America, my friends. Definitely not presidency. That would be crazy if it was boring. So no, John Oliver, nobody remembers. You're fucking made up garbage.
Watch a clip of one without the fear he's going to throw in a slur or argue that Joy Behar should be imprisoned. Back then, presidents kept their racism and sexism away from...
Racism and sexism are the fucking ultimate talking points, absolutely. Just keep repeating that shit, right? Just repeat it for me, please. They kept racism and sexism in actuality. Right now, you just hear words of racism and sexism. Back then, it was way worse. It was in actuality. No one needed to fucking say it out loud through a television because it was happening. All right, racism and sexism was happening. That's why there is pushback of leftards. Basically, that's where they get all this energy. They just harvest the energy of racism and sexism wherever they find it. And sometimes it works, but sometimes it malfunctions and inspires, you know, to do exactly that, to take the candy from a baby. Oh, you really wanted that candy? You gonna pay with racism and sexism? Okay, I'll take back though. I will take it back from you. You know, you pay. Like, wow, you're anti-racist, you anti-sexist, so fucking beautiful. But I'll take the candy from you. And what are you gonna do? That's Candist. That's anti-capitalist. What are you gonna do? Huh? When I take candy from you, you gonna call cops? Cops cannot come because their tires are popped. They can't come to you. What are you gonna do when I just take your fucking candy? You complain about sexism and racism. You got candy and I take back my candy. And it's like, you did no progress. Go to fucking job. Go get a job, you homeless piece of shit. I literally undone all your progress. You wasted all this time with all this racism. But what do you get? Just laughs? Just like a little bit of a female support? What do you get for this? You know? No matter how you look at it, white people still have to interfere when black people are killing each other. No, white people still want to interfere of like, I don't like death. Let me interfere. Is that racist? Like, I would like to know. Where do they fucking draw this racism and sexism? Because they can't stop labeling things as if it's like uncurable disease. You know? As if it's like a permanent psychological disorder that we have here. You know, it's always going to be happening, no matter what. We can push back against Trump 100%. It will never change. Racism and sexism will retain in his heart. Deep down in his heart, it's only going to be just that. That's all we're going to find. No change is going to happen. That is such a grim reality to live in, but I genuinely feel that that's what they're looking for. They're looking for this eternal fucking suffering of trying to convince Trump to change his heart, you know? But they don't even know how to do that. They don't know how to change anyone's minds, you know? They don't give a fuck about anything. The only political interactions I had were fucking garbage, you know, with lefties. Otherwise, they just don't exist. They're just not interesting to me, you know? And this guy is fucking disappearing like he was a ghost this whole time. Ghost. You can't fly, little ghost. You can't fly. You're gonna sink into the bottom of the earth where you belong.
Library was established.
Deadmaus Drama is all about ending my programming because I had enough. It's time to undo, lay down his weapons, confiscate that shit, bury it. Oliver has no hands on me. You ain't touching me no more. Alright? The distance will be built. The walls are gonna fucking rise out of my ass and protect me from influence of just someone who doesn't care no more. Someone who makes a political suicide. It's just that easy. The edges exist in politics. That's what politics are. The actual edges of reality. You're talking about the most fucking overwhelming concept. And sexism and racism are pretty fucking big concepts. It's not candy from a baby, but that's what you get in return. You only get a fucking candy when you say that out loud. But it's an overwhelming concept. I never met a black person. I never talked to a black person. Okay. And I don't know that women exist. I've never had a girlfriend. And I'm very mad. I'm very mad when I hear someone fucking spam racism and sexism because I can't even do it. I just can't even do it. I can theoretically do it. I cannot do it in real life. And theoretically, it would be just words. Just words. And you use words against me. And I'm like, why are you using words against me? I was just racist and sexist. But you are using words against me and I can hear that. When I'm racist and sexist, nobody cares. Women don't care. Black people don't care when I'm racist and sexist. No, nobody fucking gets influenced by that. But there's definitely enough people to point a finger at you, basically. To annoy you, to waste your fucking time. And when you say these magical words enough times, you will summon a fucking demon that will eat your family member. Because they're not racist and sexist enough. The demon decided, alright, I had enough. I need more racism and sexism. I need it. You shall sacrifice one of your family members. Thank you very much, John Oliver. It would be funny, like, just be racist a little bit, no? Come on, man. That would be funny. That would be a fun thing right now. A fun little diversion segment. Just some all of like, look at this black guy. He's so fucking stupid, right? Like, come on, man. Come on. Instead, we are literally sucking up to every single female talking point: white supremacy, sexism. We sucking female dicks all day long. Am I right, John Oliver? Like, he's the weakest link in the bunch because he's in the front lines of a wimpy fucking piece of shit, nerdy face. Representing what exactly? Power, strength? What exactly? What are you representing? You will have to respect power. And if you don't know that, you won't be prepared, which is quite a pity. You know, you won't be prepared to just kind of fall like this. To face power. Face actual power. You don't have it. You just don't have it, man. You just have frog jizz all over your food and all over your jokes. What a fucking degenerate.
Washingtons were apparently extensively mutilated by rats when his log cabin burned down and burned in 3 garbage cans. And congratulations, you are our exact audience. But here I'm forced to wonder, just how big were LBJ's balls? I mean, just in terms of food, talking
oh my God,
plums
keep
or
at it.
pomos,
Keep going.
Kiwis or mangoes, clementines
Whoa.
or big honking
Oh my God, that's crazy. So on top of just fucking female sludge being in his fucking brain, he's just doing sexual jokes, sexual references all over the place. He lost it. There's nothing left here. It is crazy. There's literally nobody here right now. Like, I actually admire the guy and there's nothing left. Because everything is left. And now nothing is left.
navel oranges to audio.
I just want this nightmare to be over. I'm just mourning a death of a content creator, and I just want this to be fucking over.
From his made plans that they'd be destroyed at some point. Congress made it mandatory. Code to raise the money
The
themselves.
scariest thing is women retaliating. They know they're gonna be losing for a very long time, so they're gonna have to like retaliate. That could be the scariest thing. Women apocalypse is no fucking joke. Because women would be like secretly going after any weaklings they can find. I would be one of the victims. I'm just some fucking insult trying to go like shopping and women can just block me basically. Can just yap of like how stinky I am or something, you know? They're gonna come up with some excuse to piss me off and block me from just even having a fucking life. Well, this guy is having a time of his life, sucking up to women. I can't stand that shit. They're not only not existing, but they probably just fucking gang of people at least side-eyeing of how can they ruin your life.
So to pay for their libraries...
It is hard to comprehend that women are like just as high-level criminals as men are. But man, you gotta understand that shit. It's just that. That's the equality. There's a criminal equality of women being just as big of a fucking criminals as men are. But it's so much worse. It is so much worse because nobody can see it. And that's the magic of their criminal activity. No one can see it or suspect it. Everyone expects women to perform good, but they can't. They're equally as criminals. And you can see the politics turn into criminal activity, bro. It is insane.
And what that means is, on the music
See, for women, it's a lot more handy to have a man as a front runner, so nobody suspects anything. But when they're trying to elect female president, then lefty politics gets so exposed, so fucking degenerated. The only thing I remember about Kamala Harris is that she paid for a lot of bad actors, a bunch of celebrities to endorse her, and that she loves the power. And those are not good things. That's all I know about her, and that she doesn't know how to do interviews. It's insane.
museum side of
It's
things
insane
is
to me.
Graceland for conservatives.
But no, you sent such a fucking important option, and you shouldn't have lost the election. You shouldn't. Kamala Harris was such a good option. You must be hating Trump right now. There's no other option, bro. Like, you were so close. You were almost crushing it. You didn't get it. Right? No. It wasn't that. It just wasn't it, bro. But being a loser still works somehow. Still a good career choice for a fucking clown, isn't it?
Purchased by the Reagan Foundation.
Context matters, but the moment you craft the jokes that are only appealing to the left, game over. Game over. Your audience will now begin to shrink or be ashamed of themselves for liking these sexual jokes. That's it. It's literally game over. It's the end of someone's career. It's the nosedive of their career. And I just, wow.
And
And they love it. They just accepted it as it is.
recreated. Surprised that the
Because you know, these kind of segments, they're just going to be peppered everywhere across his entire content. There's no escape. Like, I wanted to stop. I wanted to press stop on this thing. I was hoping there was a different Oliver popping his head out and talking about something fucking harmless. You know? This seems relatively harmless, but I can't stand it anymore. Because the parts that's supposed to be entertaining are just not hitting as hard anymore. They're just missing every shot. Everything he's missing right now. Everything can be criticized to death.
section be a job.
I can't believe this. Death of nonpartisan presidential history, bro. Oh, wow. Death of nonpartisan Oliver campaigning for change in America. His death of that, you know? Trump is in office. He cannot be nonpartisan. You know? He can't enjoy himself right now. He has to be on a war zone right now, fighting for his political beliefs to just prevail, you know, by force. That's not how it works, my friends. It prevails through actual dedication of seeking important information. And it's like connecting that important information to the change that your person can deliver, right? Clearly, Trump is not your person, but who is your person? You know? You got rage baited. You didn't fucking chose a person that, you know, kick everyone's ass. You're not praising anyone, you're just derailing into, I don't know, comedy? You find comedy somewhere, dude? They have nothing. They're hanging on to nothing. They promote nothing. Run for president. That would be entertaining at this point. That's the least nonpartisan thing you're capable of anyways.
Giant sign reading.
Crazy.
Oops. If you are planning to
I still don't know what this means. None of this makes sense to me. which kind of is bad. Again, Oliver used to be quite coherent as well. Like, I even used him to propagate trains are bullshit video. Alright? I created this inspired by Oliver saying off like trains in America just suck. They just destroy everything, including themselves. Those were the good days, man.
Visit
Those were
any
the good
presidential
days.
library. Get good in 25 years is not what you say to promote a business. If anything, it's what you say to reassure brand new parents. Look, home, after Dad admits he'd have dropped more and bigger bombs.
Oh no, it's the mail that's the problem. Dropping bombs, guys.
There's also the
No, I was talking about this mail.
archive side.
It's just Ian. Starmer happened to call you racist. If you don't suck in and have immigrant as your roommate, suck it up, my boy. Alright? I've heard this you racist before. What does that mean? Oh, he's a dictator because he's a fucking leftard. Of course, in a world where leftards are not welcome anymore. So I wonder where the dictatorship, the authoritarian class actually is trying to pop out of. Definitely not Trump. Trump ain't doing nothing, bro, on this side of the fence. Nothing you should be scared of. Okay? And this library thing, I don't know what the fuck this is. You didn't explain it properly, so just hand it over, okay? Nothing bad is gonna happen just because someone changes words on somewhere, you know? Someone changes their perspective of historical events or whatever the fuck is going on here. This is fucking the most nerdiest episode ever. And I'm glad, because at least I can end watching Oliver with, my integrity intact. I don't have to explode into fucking bitter pieces. I can just go to, after 30 years of anger unleashed, I can just go to sleep,
And
Crazy.
even after I am fucking dead. Heavily thumb the scale of history, both in terms of the exhibits you can see and
No, it's just death. You just have death all over this place.
the doc.
It will almost be an honor to kill you.
I have never seen so much death in Oliver's video. I kid you not. This is a fucking Grim Reaper episode right there. If he hooks me up with another round of like, okay, I'm talking about normal things. Oh, Trump! And then jumps off a cliff again. Maybe he will end his career. I don't know. But you can't do it fast enough, so whatever. It will all be forgiven. I can have people's funerals every year if I have to, but we'll still forgive people for doing stupid things.
Compelling offer for donors. All of
Okay, it's interesting that that's a tool used to funnel money, and that's something new. I've learned something
which
nice,
opens
maybe.
up
I'm just not sure exactly what the context is,
a host
but okay.
of problems. Stay the fuck away from us. You are not my real business daddy, and you never will be.
Yeah, we're talking about bribes, and it's probably gonna happen, guys. He's already preparing to be bribed out of existence. I don't know who his daddy is. HBO Max or something? His daddy is gonna disown him very soon.
And the legal right now.
This is crazy, and he would win my interest saying
has been
shit like this.
Gutting to a shell.
Now I start to understand the episode. Very
Of
late.
its former
though.
self. So I would say the notable that Trump was given a $400 million plane by Qatar, and then just this week, out of absolutely nowhere, he issued an EO declaring that any attack on Qatar would be treated as a threat to US security. And look, not only telling the story of that president from a historical lens, but from a personal one.
Yeah, but you can go there and visit the library, and it's just like it's their personal history, the way they see it. There's nothing wrong with it. There's actually no problem that I can't actually detect. Besides, some of this is a little bit of a loophole territory, but damn, it's not that fucking deep. It just really just amplifies how this guy is sniffing anything out, anything he can get his hands on, and again, celebrating resistance versus law enforcement. You can celebrate that when it's celebratory, when you start to get, you know, side eyes of like, what is the president doing from the right-wingers? That's a fucking cue to actually start resisting, because you're gonna get extra support. So his main piece is underwhelming, while his initial piece is just overwhelming. It's hot and cold as it fucking gets. Just the maximum degrees, bro.
That an organisation, news network, next 3 years.
I see another loophole that this motherfucker is exploiting. Is being able to just like spam the same shit over and over again. Commit political suicide and still have a fucking smile on his face. Unbelievable. Still can have a running show, you know, at the same pace and speed. But now it's shit, you know, instead of being good.
Real value.
Thank God he has legs in this
To
episode.
any presidential library. It is.
Alright, those legs are temporary because it's for a good occasion, you know? It's for him to lick some balls. It's just insane. This guy is just mentally ill right there. This is the image. And he was relating to people fucking sitting on a fucking roof. You know? Because he knows he's way more mentally ill. Way
A
fucking more.
life-size rendering. This is our show. Thank you so much for watching us. We'll see you next week. Good night.
What a wonderful note to end on. Just like, absolutely. Just absolute nosedive. Just maximum. Freedom. I can't stomach this nonsense. He went so max, bro, on this one. He made the most stupidest joke of his lifetime. The most sexually explicit, the dumbest joke, bro. The giant balls you need to roll down this mountain. To sacrifice your career just because you don't like the politics that are happening around you. When people fucking voted and you still don't like the results, you are a fucking disgrace on this earth. Huh? Let's cut those balls. Hopefully we won't have to do it anymore. This is the end.